Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. It is a glorious Monday in Middlesbrough. The sun is shining, hardly any clouds up in the sky. It is absolutely fantastic outside. And yeah, I mean, like I say, in 45 minutes time, I'm going to get myself out in the sunshine. I'm going to go and enjoy it. And yeah, overall, have a good rest of my Monday. But I bring to you a video that I want to do, a video that I've been wanting to do pretty much since the season ended, which is basically to do with Tony Pulis. Now, for me, the title of this video will probably be something along the line of, will Tony Pulis be able to take us up to Premier League next season, or something like Tony Pulis. Hang on, I've probably got it written down in front of me, actually. I actually do. Hang on, this could be the title of the video. Ready? How will Tony Pulis... Do you know what it is? I've scribbled it out, so I can't even read it. But it says something like, how will Tony Pulis get on? Or how will Tony Pulis do... I can't read it. I genuinely don't know what's happened to this. I genuinely cannot read what I've written down because I've scribbled it out. But how will Pulis... Ladies and gentlemen, if I could show you this right now, man, you would know what I'm talking about right now. Hold on. It actually reads, how will Tony Pulis go about a full season with Borough? Something along them lines. And that's basically what it is now. I'm kind of curious to how I think Tony Pulis will do with a new season. Obviously, this won't be a full season. Tony Pulis out of Middlesbrough for a full season now. Will he, in terms of, if Tony Pulis fails to take us up the season, whether it be playoffs, whether that be automatically, if he fails altogether, will he leave? Will he maybe say, that's it, you know what I mean? My time here at Middlesbrough is done. There's a door, I'm going to go through it. I ain't coming back because I can't take this team up, I can't take this team anywhere. Whether or not he goes and buys players in January, whether or not he goes and buys stuff in the summer transfer window and the January transfer window, and he still can't take us up, could he leave? It is a possibility. Obviously, as we know, Tony Pulis basically had half a season. He did come in December. Obviously, Gary Monk got sacked the 23rd of December after beating Sheffield Wednesday away, which I was pretty surprised at, to be honest. I mean, Borough came from behind, won the game 2-1, and Borough still sacked Gary Monk. Now, was it too early? Maybe. Did people want to see him go? Maybe. You know, it's one of them. It's like a 50-50 move. I think the move that happened was obviously correct in my opinion, because when he got sacked, Gary Monkey did have Borough in 9th. Pulis ended Borough in 5th. Will Gary Monk go us to 5th? Who knows? And that's a question that we don't. That's a question that will never be answered, because Gary Monk was never here to the end of the season, so we will never know them answers. But the main thing is that Borough did finish in the playoffs. Yes, Borough didn't get to Wembley. Yes, Borough didn't get to Premier League. But Borough still got to the playoffs. Borough still gave a good account of themselves. Is it justifiable to spend 50 million and finish in the playoffs? Probably not. Probably not. I mean, 50 million is a hell of a lot of money. And not many teams in the Championship even touched spending 50 million, just like Borough did. Borough still didn't go up the season, so yeah, I can see why teams laughed at us. I can see why teams said, oh, look at Middlesbrough, the idiots spending 50 million, not even getting promoted. I can see why teams said that, but at the same time, you know, I mean, we've got them players now, and them players are ready for next season as well. I mean, you look at the likes of Ashley Fletcher, who came in. Patrick Bamford, obviously, I know he came in beforehand, but, you know, Ashley Fletcher, obviously, we don't know about Martin Braithwaite. Will he come back, will he not? Who knows? I know Julian Desart. I know a lot of Borough fans have forgotten about him. I think he is still pretty much I think he's still pretty much as a Borough player. Although he did put on Twitter this morning that he wanted to go abroad. He doesn't really want to stay in England because he wants to go see other coaches. That's basically his way of saying that he doesn't want to be at Middlesbrough, and just putting it in a nice way, to be honest. But like I say, you know what I mean? You look at the people that we signed in, so like the Darren Randolph, Ashley Fletcher, Martin Braithwaite. You know what I mean? There's a whole list of names there that we can go through. You know, Martin Craney came in as well. You know what I mean? Borough brought in a lot of players. And that's it. I mean, them players have got to prove themselves. I don't think Darren Randolph does. I think Darren Randolph had a fantastic season. The season just gone. I think the likes of Ashley Fletcher, I think he's got to prove himself now to Borough fans, because I would say I've spoken to a handful of Borough fans. Not one of them rate Ashley Fletcher. I personally feel a bit sorry for him, because I don't feel like he's had the right game time. I don't feel like Borough fans have really been able to see him enough. So hopefully he gets a better shot in the Championship. I mean, since he went to Sunderland, he did pretty well. But listen, this isn't about Ashley Fletcher. It's about Tony Pulis. And do we all think as Borough fans here watching this video, do we all think he can maybe take us up next season? Now, who knows how? Well, I've got some things written down in front of me. And basically just got some interesting stats. Now, Tony Pulis, he's managed 26 Borough games in all competitions, that is. He's won 12, he's drawn 6, he's lost 8. and his winning percentage is the best out of any club he's ever managed. Any club he's ever managed, Borough is the best winning percentage that he's got, which is 46.15. So it shows that Middlesbrough is the most successful club, and obviously he's obviously had the most success here at Middlesbrough Football Club. It's obviously fantastic for him. The biggest success that we want to see is obviously more promotion. Now, we did hear of Stevie Gibson that he wanted to smash the league, but obviously that didn't happen. So now it's back to the drawing board. And like I say, in the summer, will he spend? We all know that he's very, very respectful of Steve Gibson's money. Do you know what I mean? We all know, but I believe there's some deadwood in that team that need to go. I know I want to say names, and like I say, man, a lot of you guys might criticise me down in the comment section, and I understand that. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone's going to agree on everyone's opinion, but I think, you know what I mean, I look at that team and I think to myself, there's a few players in there that I would personally get rid of. I mean, the first of all being the likes of Thomas Mayas. Why is a guy at the club? He never really gets to look in. Dimmy still gets to look in, and he's, what, 40 odd, so Thomas Mayas, maybe get rid of him or get him out on loan. Do you know what I mean? He's just, for me, he's the third goalkeeper that never really gets picked up, but he never really gets picked there any week or whatever. So you can maybe one of those like Martin Craney, same crack. The guy came in and he doesn't. Of course, he gets 15 minutes or 25 minutes at the end of most games, but from what I've seen, he isn't the most impressive player. Obviously, everyone knows that Fabio's staying now as well. Fabio's actually. He's actually triggered something on his release clause on his contract. I mean, he's here for another 12 months. I don't think the guy would be here anymore, but he's here for another 12 months. For me, there's like, look at our strikers. How many of you guys out there think the likes of Patrick Bamford, Sombalonga, or August Stead would stay? I say, man, leave it down in the comment section. Which one of them do you think will stay? Because for me personally, I would probably get rid of Thomas Mayas. I would probably send if it's possible to send Martin Craney out on loan. Better than being sat on the bench every week. I know maybe Rudy. I know a lot of people won't like me saying it, and I actually do like Rudy a lot. He's such a nice guy, but is he fit for our team? Do you know what I mean? Obviously he's great in the air. Rudy can stick and knock a ball down, but you know what I mean? Does he do much more than that? I don't know. Listen, I mean, that's just some stuff for another video. But in terms of Tony Pulis, like I say, man, he brought in nobody. Well, should I say, he brought in a couple of January, you know, loans and whatnot. But apart from that, nothing really happened. Now this season, yeah, okay, Borough can say we finished on a high with Tony Pulis because he obviously finishes 5th, whereas Guy Monk obviously got us to 9th and then he got the sack. So, do I think Tony Pulis can have a successful season underneath Middlesbrough? Obviously, with the season coming up, yes, I do. I think the 2018-19 season could be a successful one if we go about our business correctly. That's if we play like a team every single week and 100% committed to every single game. I mean, look at Wolves this season. People can say it's a one-off or whatever, but they were committed every single week. You know what I mean? They put everything out on there on the pitch, and they got the 3 points most of the time. So, you know, Borough, if they want to win this league, or if Borough want to go up second, you know, Borough know what it takes to get second because Borough've done it before. Obviously, come down to the final day against Brighton, we got the draw, but we went up. Borough know what it takes, and it takes a hell of a lot. It takes a hell of a lot to get out of this championship, and you sort of look at the teams that are coming down now. Stoke, Swansea, West Brom, the three very good teams in this championship. Maybe it's not in the Premier League, but in the championship, they are a good team. So, you know, Borough have to be on it every single week, and you know, it starts in pre-season. Hopefully, Tony Pulis can get our team sorted out, and you know, if it means spending money, it means spending money. But that's the way football goes sometimes. You know what I mean? You have to spend the money to bring in the talent that you need. And that's how I see it. So Tony Pulis, yeah, I do think he can be successful here at Middlesbrough Football Club. I really do think he can be successful, but it's about how he goes about his business. It's about how he coaches his team. You know, and that's where it begins. But for me, if I have to give a prediction now, I think Borough will finish in the league. It's kind of hard because obviously our season's just finished. But you know, I'm sure that later on in the year I'll be able to tell you whether I think Borough will finish. That's obviously start the season whenever I do my championship prediction video. That's when that'll come out. But I do believe he can be successful. I really do. But he's got to go about his business correctly in the summer. Get rid of the players that maybe aren't up to level to play for Middlesbrough Football Club. Bring in the talent that he knows the talented players. He needs to bring them in. And I'm sure he's got a few on his agenda already. You know, we hear the names of Craig Dawson, Chris Brunt, James Morrison. A few of them West Brom players. Do you know, one that I would take from Swansea, from Stoke straight away is Shaqiri. I'd love to see that guy in a Borough shirt. Will we get him? It's unlikely, but I say, man, I'd love to see it. But like I say, I do think Tony Pulis can be successful. But whereabouts he will put us in the league, listen, I will tell you all in inside my championship prediction video that will come out just before the season starts. But like I say, it's all about pre-season. Borough get a good pre-season underneath the belt. then let's say I bring on the league. But Tony Pulis can be successful, in my opinion. He can be successful here. It's just about how he goes about his business in the summer. But yeah, it's hard because I want to give you predictions right now, but I can't really give one based on the fact that our season's just finished and nothing's really happened for the new season yet. As we all know, the transfer window is pretty much open now. And now it's time to start investing and getting rid of that deadwood. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Smash that like button down below as always. Subscribe if you're new around here. And yeah, I see you guys again for another video. Up the butter.